Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss role of Gavaston in the play Edward II. It is written by Marlowe. Let's start. Marlowe's plays are single-storied, but in Edward II there is an exception. Along with the hero Edward, he has presented here some well-drawn characters, dramatically impressive with an effective role in the action of the tragedy. The king's French favorite Gavaston is one such remarkable, well-drawn Marlovian character. Gavaston plays a very important role in Edward II. Of course, he is not allotted much action in the play. Marlowe has drawn his character with much insight and skill. As a result, Gavaston, during his brief stay on the stage, leaves a deep impression on the audience by certain distinct traits of his character. He is a Frenchman. He has a Frenchman's dislike for London and English people. He openly admits this in his very first soliloquy. Not that I love the city or the men. Gavaston is an extremely selfish, egotistic, and ambitious atheist who has no concern for or interest in the fate of other people. A sort of Machiavellian outlook dominates his conduct. He has an intense love for a voluptuous and pompous mode of living. He is the king's favorite and commands a great influence on him. The king's passion of love for him makes him blind and insensible. The king forgets his duty as a ruler and even forgets his function to his wife. What constitutes the most remarkable feature in Gavaston's nature is his haughtiness. He is thoroughly insolent and ridicules equally the nobles, the clergy, and the commons. He even does not hesitate to make a serious insinuation against the queen in king's very presence. With all his faults, Gavaston is both intelligent and bold. He has intelligence enough to know how he can best retain his sway over the king. Yet some more words need to be said in praise of this French favorite. Despite his egotism and selfishness, his love for the king is genuine. There is a ring of sincerity in his passion for his master and king. Even when the king is not present, Gaveston pines for him with a note of earnestness. Renowned Edward, how thy name revives poor Gaveston. The character of Gaveston belongs to history, but in the delineation of his character, Marlowe has not followed history scrupulously. In history, he is presented as a base favorite, a caterpillar of the kingdom, but in Marlowe, Gaveston is not a villain or even a baseman. He is shown as an ambitious careerist of the middle class. He is stunted and tried to be suppressed. Gaveston has to bear indignity for his base birth and ultimately faces a treacherous death at the hands of the proud lords. He dies before the play has reached half its course. His role in the tragedy of Edward II is quite significant. In the first half of the play, he stands in the center of the conflict between the king and the nobles and the church. In Edward's pitiful tragedy, he has an implied but effective role. Of course, he has not much action in the play and appears only in 5 scenes. He dies before the play has reached half its course. Nevertheless, he serves to foment the tragic forces which ultimately consumes the king, of course primarily for his own default, for his own flaws and follies. Thank you very much for watching this video. For more videos, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.